Hi and welcome to this week's BEYOU Wednesday. I am Rachael Thompson Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. If you have felt that intuitive nudge to choose card number one, then this is your divine soulful message, which is the card of steps. Now the message at the bottom says, every step in your life has led you toward this moment. Break through illusions that are preventing your growth. This week has brought in that defining moment, whether you stay stuck in the old or the message that comes through is remember who the fuck you are and step in, lean into that more highly evolved version of self. You are gaining access to memories and experiences and people and so forth from the past, giving you insight on things that are heavily weighing you down in your energetic frequency and are becoming a trigger to keep you in the old version of self. In this, I will do it, so I was just thinking to myself, what I'm going to do is in the weekly energy forecast, I gave people access to a meditation called the balloon meditation. I'm also going to add the link below here for you. For every time you have access to a memory or are triggered by something, you can go in and use this meditation as a way to be able to go, you know what? I accept that these things are a part of my life. For sure, I cannot change my story, but I can rewrite my future from this very moment on. So I'm going to choose the experience and give thanks to my soul for bringing this into my awareness, that is reminding me of how heavily this is weighing down and how much it's affecting my energetic frequency. My most highly evolved version of self doesn't need or require to carry around the energy attached to this. The memory will be there, yes, but the energy attached to it can be released through the balloon meditation. And that is why it is brought into your awareness to be able to give you insight into what is weighing you down. You choose your experiences, gorgeous. You do not need to stay trapped in these heavy emotions that are weighing you down. This is a time to be able to go, and this is my belief, okay, and I'm going to share this. I always believe that you always know when something has done its full completion of closure around an experience in your life because it no longer triggers you. But you are in that beginning phase where you're still triggered, not all the time, but are still triggered. So there is still some healing that needs to be done around this. And that's why it's brought into your consciousness at this moment to give you an opportunity to access the energy attached to it. But what's happening is you're attaching onto the whole entire story, how you were at that version of self, how it made you feel. It's almost like you have stepped directly back into that timeline and are flooded with all the emotions, the thoughts, the experiences, the people, the story from that time. And therefore, all your senses are becoming so highly activated that it is natural for you to move into that protection mode of going into fight or flight mode. And so therefore you've put your dukes up, you're ready to fight, but that's not what your soul is wanting. What it's wanting for you to do is to surrender and make that choice. That is, thank you for that beautiful memory, but from this moment on, I choose my own healing experience because I choose to no longer be triggered or activated by that time in my life. It is only going to be a chapter in my story, not a whole entire like wormhole in my timeline that sucks me back into the past. This is that moment that you get to make the decision as to what choice do you choose. Are you going to lean into your most highly evolved version of self, or are you going to allow yourself to be taken down the pathway where you know what the ending looks like, because all it does is it depletes you of being able to recognize your amazingness. That is why we as humans are given free choice. Your soul and source and your more highly evolved version of self can give you beautiful reflection saying, don't go down that pathway, but it will be your own personal choice as to which one you choose to experience. The healing pathway that elevates you and lifts you, or the triggers that bring you down. So, and if you're watching this, I can guarantee you that you are wanting pathway 1, and you just didn't know how to access it or why these things were coming in. But now you have the answer to why it's happening. And 2, you have access to a powerful meditation that I continue to still do on a regular basis whenever I find that there is something that is coming up into my awareness that is creating a disruption within my energy field, and use this as a beautiful opportunity to clear it, therefore creating your energy to be vibing at its most awesome self. So I wish you an incredibly amazing week ahead. Much love. Take care, and feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know how this resonates with you. See ya.